Hi, I'm back out here at the schoolyard that I've hunted before without a lot of trash, and it's real good soil. What I'm going to do today, I think, is I just wanted to try out the Tesoro Vaquero and the Fisher f22. Um, there's some differences in them, like the frequencies. The Fisher, I think, is a 7.8, which is a little hotter maybe on silver and the higher conductives, where the Vaquero is a 14 kilohertz, which it's good for all around also, and it does run really stable on anything. And I've found some deep silver with it and everything, so I'm not going to say that, but it is hotter on like gold probably, and of course, pull tabs too. A lot of the junk items, it likes, it'll hit them almost deeper than some of the silver, I think, but it depends. There's so many different factors. These detectors, the Fisher cost about, I don't know, about half of what the Vaquero would. I think I paid $446 for the Vaquero, and man, I think it was $229 for the Fisher. What is that? $217 difference. The Vaquero, of course, runs off the 9-volt battery, 9 volts, where the Fisher runs off of 2 AA's, which 1.5 volts apiece. That's 3 volts of battery. Has a display, the Fisher does. So there's some differences. Same way with the coil. If you look down here, these are just standard detectors. They just came stock. I haven't changed the coils or anything. It has a 9x8, where the Fisher has a I think it's a 9x6. So the Tesoro has a little bit larger coil. But I'm just going to try them. I'm going to do kind of like I did the last time with the Silver Saber, except I'm going to use the Vaquero, and I'm going to use the Vaquero because they always, it has ground balance, and I'm sure it has the potential to get deeper targets probably, but on an average, I'm just kind of seeing overall what works the best for my kind of hunting. I'm gonna just start searching, and then when I get something, I'll get back with you. I think I'm going to just run the Vaquero probably a little before nickel, so I can hit nickels. And I've really never said much, but on the Fisher, I've been using the coin program, which that notch is in the nickel range. Whereas on the Vaquero, you have to thumb it up or whatever. There's no notch feature. So I think I'm still going to run the Fisher with the notch and just see like how it rejects some of the things, and we'll just see how it goes. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it, but we'll see how it goes. So I'll be back. Okay, I've got another signal. Thumb the disc up. Okay, that's hitting just a little past nickel. Back, center it. Okay, and I'll try the Fisher. It's hitting it good. 34, 35, good and repeatable. It's saying a good 7 inches on this one. So I know the sound doesn't seem as loud on the Fisher, but with headphones it all compensates. So it's a good repeatable signal that I would dig. There we go. I think I hear something. scraping, maybe not. Pinpointer. Okay, well, we got it out. There it is. It was a nickel. Well, good deal. Yeah, they both hit that. That works good. Sometimes you wonder when you notch something out, like on the Fisher, when you're actually notching into the discrimination pattern, if you lose some depth. But that hit it fine. That's good to know. Yeah, there it is. It's a good nickel. I don't know how deep it was. It was, you know, there's 6 inches right at the top of the hole. So with the grass and all, yeah, it was a good 7. So, well, that's good. I'm glad to see that. I'll be back with you. I've got another signal here, and this is one that I probably wouldn't dig with the Fisher. I'll show you what it sounds like. I've got the discrimination on the Vaquero set down just below nickel, and it's not a very good signal. It's either real small or real deep. And with the Fisher, it's just not liking it much at all. It's got the iron grunt going. It's hitting in the irons. A little squeak in there. Yeah, it's not liking it at all. I wouldn't dig this at all with the Fisher. Let's dig it and see what it is. Just to see what the difference is here. It would be questionable on the Vaquero. I would think about digging it. You know, this on the Fisher, I wouldn't probably waste my time. We'll see. It might be something good. This is kind of what I wanted to see with the 2 detectors. I wanted to see. So far, they've been pretty close on everything. I mean, they haven't, like the Vaquero, I think hits a little louder on deeper stuff, but when you put headphones on, it all balances out. So I heard it on the Fisher just fine. Okay. Here it is, right here. It looks like. Yeah, see, that was just a beaver tail. That was just a beaver tail, and both of them were not. Neither one of them sounded good on it, but I definitely wouldn't you know, dug this with the Fisher. I would have passed it up. But, you know, that could have been a small gold ring too. That's just one of those things where the best discrimination is your eyes. So you just never know. There we go. Okay, I'll try another one. Okay, I've got what I think is a coin signal on here. I was just kind of swinging the Fisher for a little while, heading back to the car. Nice high tone. It's kind of one of those iffy signals as far as the high or the mid tone, but I'm going to dig this. About 6 inches right there. Grab the vac and see what it says. Just turned it off. I was just heading back to the car, so all I got to do is set this back up. There we go. Okay, it doesn't seem, the vac doesn't seem to be hitting quite as hard on this signal, and it is going up past, to me, like it would be a dime or a quarter, something in the silver range, more than likely. I mean, it's hitting good, but let's try this one here and then see what happens. Okay, it's right in the bottom there. Thought I saw it. Saw something anyway. Okay, there it is. It is a... Let's see if this is a penny. Yeah, it's a penny. Good old copper penny. So, find a lot of those today. So anyway, well, you know, they both hit it. Works fine. That's where I was just wanting to do a comparison. You know, there is a feature difference and a price difference. You know, the Vaquero has a little bit larger coil on it. You know, it probably does go maybe a little deeper on certain things, but it doesn't have a meter. It runs off of 9 volts, which are a little more expensive than the AA's. Their weight's about the same, basically. So I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up. It's nice to have both of them, I guess. I don't think I'd want to do without either one of them, because they are both fun to use. And, you know, just to go over where you've been with one and just see. I have to admit, though, the Fisher does have some features on it for the money. And it's basically found everything that the Vaquero would have found. You know, out here anyway. Now, with the ground balance, if you get into some soils where the ground balance is real important, then, you know, of course you can go to an f22 and it has a ground balance and that type of thing. But in my area, it doesn't seem to matter a whole lot, as long as you get the Vaquero ground balanced. But other than that, they're both good detectors. I enjoy using both of them. So we'll talk to you later.